Hey everybody, I'm here finally to do my review on the Naya's virgin hair, and it's been I guess about a month now since I've had it in, and I've been testing it out just to see how it is so that I could do a review on it, because like I said in my earlier videos when I did the install, I really liked the hair. When I saw someone using the hair and doing the install, and I also saw Thomas Adriana doing the install. Unfortunately, I had already purchased it before I looked at her review because I fell in love with the hair, but she just totally did not like this hair. It was just, I think she was working with it just because she was trying her best, and she's very honest in her reviews. And some of the things that she experienced, I did experience, but some things weren't so bad. And the thing is that I did co-wash it when I first got the hair and I installed it. I didn't wet it down as much as I could have because I didn't want to go for that wet and wavy look. I wanted more of bigger waves, like ocean waves, like that. Beach wave, a lot of times people call it, and that's what I did in my first video, and I liked it. Just being in Atlanta and the heat just being crazy right now, it didn't do very well out in the humidity, so it did kind of like puff up, and it was hot, and it just felt like so much hair. So I ended up taking it out and I did another style, and then I reinstalled it. And what I did was I washed the hair, I conditioned it really well, and then I plopped it and let it air dry that way. And I'll show you some pictures, some before and after pictures of how the hair turned out after that. The hair was so pretty after I did that, after I really gave it a good shampoo and really conditioned it really well, let it air dry, and it sat like that for a good 2 days plopped, just air drying. And then I hung it up on a hanger, and I hung it up in the closet, with nothing touching it, just off to the side by itself in my walk-in, and just let it hang there. And I kept walking by like, oh, the hair looks so pretty, I want to put it back in. So I reinstalled it, and I said, let me give it another try, just because it's so much maintenance. Like the hair, it just needs maintenance, it needs product, it needs to be conditioned and combed and just really taken care of. And that's fine, because with virgin hair you have to expect to take care of it, because it is virgin hair. It's kind of like your own hair in a sense, and so you do want to make sure that you are taking care of it and not putting too much heat on it and doing a good condition. So I guess that's what it needed. So when I put it back in, I still love the wave, but I didn't leave it wavy, and it looked pretty, but I just wanted to see what it looked like straightened out, and I just wanted to wear a straight, sleek look. So this is the result of that. And what I did was, when I straightened it out, I was able to put some more layers in it and just really get it to my liking with my middle part and my leave out up here. And then just put some very big, I used my big 1.5 inch curling iron and just went through and did some really big curls, because I wasn't looking for a curly look. I just wanted, to add some body to the hair. That's another thing. This hair is very flat. It's limp. It can get hard. It can get oily and look stringy. I mean, like, you really have to baby this hair. And if it's your first time purchasing some virgin hair, or it's your first time using this hair, I do want to warn you that you have to make sure that you know exactly what you need to do to be able to take care of this hair. Follow the instructions as far as when they send it to you, just caring for the hair and what you need to do to shampoo it and condition it. Like, you really need to do all of that. And like I was saying in my earlier video, I wanted to learn the hair first before I started putting anything on it. Now, as far as what I put on it, all I put on it was some coconut oil, which was like maybe a dime size. I rubbed in my hands and I just put it on the hair to give it, you know, because the ends, they sort of become see-through, and they're not, it's thick all the way through, but when it gets to the ends, I don't know, it's almost like your hair gets when it's time for a trim. I did clip some of that off, and I did make sure that I concentrated with the conditioner and the coconut oil on those parts on the ends of the hair, basically so that it would be better. And then I just put I have a Tai Chi heat protect that I use on it, and I just curled it, and that was all that I put on the hair. The main thing was the condition, and I did use Matrix Biolage Smooth Down shampoo and conditioner. I put the conditioner on, let it sit for a little while, and then I rinsed it with cool water, and then I plopped the hair and let it air dry for those, you know, 2 days. It doesn't need to dry that long, but you know, I wasn't ready to install it at that time. So I put the big curls in so that I could have a little bit of movement, a little bit of body with the hair, because like I said, it's very limp. It's just, it doesn't want to do anything. It's just like, I don't feel like it, you know. So I had to put some curls, and here's the back. As far as the length, I said in my other video, this is an 18-inch and also a 16. I actually have 2 bundles of 18-inch and 1 bundle of 16 that I purchased. This new install, I didn't put all of it in. The first time I did, and it was like, it wasn't too much because I like full hair, but it was so unmanageable. So I put in less hair because I knew that I was going to straighten it and have this sleek look. I'm going to wear it like this for a while, and what I'm going to do to maintain it is just pin curl it, so that I'm not having to put heat on it every day, and see how that works out. If it doesn't hold a curl, you know, anything like that, I'm going to probably just use some flexi rods, some like really thick flexi rods, and I'll do another update in a little while after that. So if you have any questions at all, please comment. If you know anything I can answer, I will definitely answer. As far as my review for the Naya's virgin hair, I wouldn't recommend it to a beginner. I don't know that I would recommend it to a pro. If you know how to take care of hair, and you change your hair a lot, or you know, you really know what to do to condition it, this is the hair for you. And you know, you can definitely work with it, which I'm going to work with it because I paid my money. But if you really don't have time to be on your head and maintenance and all of that, I definitely wouldn't recommend it for you. And in the beginning, I thought I had a bad batch of hair, but it couldn't possibly be, because I've seen a couple of videos on the Naya's hair, and they were having some of the same problems. As far as shedding, I'm sorry I didn't answer that. Shedding, although I did not seal my tracks, I will give them that. I didn't seal my tracks, but I wasn't sure if I needed to, because a lot of times when I get virgin hair, I don't need to, because I don't sew through my weft. I do the fold over method, so I'm not cutting the weft, you know, and I'm really careful with it, so I don't feel that I need to seal it unless I split the track. And I didn't split any of these tracks. As far as shedding, the hair sheds a lot. It shed when I was shampooing it. It stopped a little bit when I was conditioning, but it shed when I was installing it. It shed when I was combing through it. If I run my fingers through, you know, it's not shedding right now. I don't have any pieces in my hands right now. But yeah, like before I did the really good condition and before I put the coconut oil on it and just really paid attention to the ends and, you know, did this smooth, sleek look, it was shedding a lot. So I wasn't happy about that. Since I've reinstalled it, I haven't had any shedding problems. So, you know, I will let you all know in my update if I experience any more shedding or, you know, if there's any other problems that I have. So I've had this in for a little bit. I'm going to probably do another review in a couple of weeks. Well, an updated review, and I'll let you guys know then. So like I said, if you have any questions or comments, please ask them. I will make sure that I get to your question, make sure that I find the answer for you if I don't know. And also subscribe to my channel. I'm really excited about it. I have lots of different ideas of videos that I'm going to put up for my ladies that have questions for a stylist. So yeah, I'm excited about it. So please subscribe, and I will talk with y'all later. Bye.